In 2018 alone, school shootings killed 19 people across the country. Two 15-year-olds shot and killed in Kentucky, more than a dozen others injured. Another teen hurt in a school shooting near Dallas. More recently in Florida, where a shooter gunned down and killed 17 people. Closer to home, this month marks the anniversary of the Chardon High School shooting, where 3 students lost their lives.
Schools put together plans for keeping our kids safe. Some districts here think the answer is letting teachers carry guns.
For our investigative series, 27 First News anchor Chelsea Spears went to Chardon. She sat down with the survivors of the school shooting who say they think there's a different solution.
Losing 3 young men that day is something that stays with you.
Frank Hall remembers the day a student walked into Chardon High School armed with a gun and ready to kill.
I heard what I thought was a couple firecrackers go off, and so I get up and I look over and I see him there with a gun.
Hall jumped into action, chasing the gunman out of the building before he could shoot any more kids. How do you think that day would have been different if you'd had a gun?
It wouldn't have been.
Hall now works with Tim Armelli, a Chardon High School teacher. Together, they make up the Coach Hall Foundation, a group trying to stop any more students from dying. But when it comes to teachers carrying,
I think it's a huge mistake. Teachers aren't trained to do that. Teachers are trained to teach.
Instead, they think the key is school resource officers, or SROs, trained law enforcement officers in the building who can respond to a shooter in a matter of seconds.
Most of our schools have 3, 4, 5 custodians in their building. We're just looking for one SRO.
Eventually, they hope to pass legislation to get an SRO in every school in Ohio. In the meantime, they say each district should have active shooter drills often and research the newest tools to use in an emergency.
Never stop questioning what you're doing and is it enough? Because it can never be enough.
Chardon didn't have an SRO in their building on February 27, 2012. 3 days later, they did. While they're still working to recover from this tragedy, they're trying to help other schools learn from them.
We fought back. We didn't let evil win. We're going to pull ourselves up, fight for the memories of Danny and Demetrius and Russell and move forward.
In Chardon, Chelsea Spears, WKBN 27 First News.